Hello everyone, this is an NPTEL live problem solving session for basic electrical circuit, and this is week 0. My name is Himanshu Kumar. I am a PhD scholar at IIT Bombay. So let's start. So first problem, the one graph is given. So let me yeah. So in first problem, as shown in the graph, in the above figure we need to calculate what is uh, what is dx by dt at t time t equals to 2.5. So it doesn't necessarily be time; it can be any variable. So to calculate uh, the 2.5 point will come around halfway between 2 and 3. So to as we can see the value of function is as we can see the function at times t equals to 2.5, the function property is straight line, and we can so to calculate the derivative of this point, we need to calculate the slope of this line at this point. So but as we can see from 1 to 3 interval, the slope is same. So either we can calculate the slope at this point, exact point, or we can calculate slope at other point which will be same as per our convenience. So for our convenience, let's take time t equals to 2 and times t equals to 3 point. So what is the value of function xt at t time t equals to 2? It's 0. And what is the value of function at time t equals to 3? It's minus 5. Okay. So now as to calculate the slope, we just use the basic formula for to calculate the slope of a line. So to the slope of a line, as you can recall from your high school equation, the slope of a line will be y2 minus y1 equals upon x2 minus x1. If we put all the values, so y2 is minus 5 at this point, 3 at time t equals to 3, and minus 0 upon 3 minus 2, which will be equals to minus 5. So as we can say, the slope, the value of dx by dt at 2.5 is minus 5, 5.0 to be precise. Now in the next part, additional exercise, what is asked to plot the dx by dt for time t from 0 to 5 range. So let's see like how the plot will look like. So let's draw a line, let's draw a coordinate. Okay, then let's mark the curve 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so 4 5 points are there, this is 0. So as you can see, at times t equals to 0, there is a sudden jump in the curve. So this sudden jump corresponds to uh, the infinite slope at times t equals to 0. uh, so that can be represented as a impulse function at time t equals to 0, and similarly at time t equals to 4, there is a sudden jump. Before that the slope is 0, and after that the slope is 0. At that point there is a infinite slope. So this represent the characteristics of direct delta function. If you recall what is the direct delta function, suppose at x equals to a naught, if the value of the direct delta function is x minus is infinite, and the area is 1. So if you integrate the direct delta function, then you get the unit area, and the value as your thickness change to 0, tends to 0, your impulse height will go to 0. So this function we can represent by the impulse function. So impulse function is just the area of this curve. So this area is unit, and if here the area is like the slope change in slope is like 0 to 5, so it's like 5 unit of impulse function, so 5 unit of area. Okay, so we can represent this as at x equals to 0 impulse. Let's draw a different color with different color. Okay, so let's draw with 2. Okay, so now at x equals to 0, this is one impulse function is there. After that the slope is 0. Now after time t equals to 1, the slope is negative, minus of 5. So the value of dx by dt at after this will be minus 5. So till time equals to 3, the slope is minus 5. Then again slope is 0. Then at time t equals to 4, again there will be one impulse function of 5 unit. Okay, so this will be the plot. So our plot will look like this. Let me highlight this. Yeah, our plot will look like this. If you integrate this function, then you can again get the same curve. So that you can verify at your home as an exercise you can take. Yeah. So now let's move to next problem. So suppose for next problem a similar graph, we need to calculate the integration of x of t from 0 to 3.5. So where is the 3.5 till here point? So up to here we need to calculate the area. So either we can get the value of the function, or there are two ways, or let's take an intelligent method. So as you can see, like if the your curve is like below the uh, uh, time axis, or like horizontal coordinate, there will be the area under the curve will be negative, and if the curve is above the uh, horizontal coordinate, then the area under curve will be positive. So this area will be positive and this area will be negative, and if we sum up all the area under the curve, then the positive area will cancel the negative area. So this area this area will be cancelled, and half of this area, because this minus 5 value and negative minus 5 values are same, so then this is 0.5. So it's midway between 3 and 4, and midway between 0 and 1 will be 0.5. So this is 3.5. Yeah, so this area and this total area will be cancelled. So what will be the remaining area will be this one. Okay, so what will be the value of this area? So it will be 5 times 5 uh, times the time axis. So it's 0 5, so it will be 2.5. So the final answer will be 2.5. Okay, so now to calculate the area, uh, so now in the next part it is asked to sketch for uh, in the parameter t, what will be the what will be the area, how it will be vary as we vary t from 0 to 5. Okay, so let's take, so now we need to divide, because the function characteristics are not same in the throughout the range. We need to take three range. One is this range, and one is this range, and other is 3 to 4 range. So let's solve for first t equals to greater than 0 less than 1. So the value of x of t is 5 in this case. So the integral 0 to t x of t dt will be equals to integral 0 to t 5 into dt equals to d tau. Let's change this variable as d tau because we are using t in the limit. Okay, so now uh, this will be equals to 5t, and it will be 0 to 5 tau. If you want uh, uh, precise 5 tau integral from 0 to t. Okay, now let's see. Now if we put the limit, then it will become the 5t with t greater than 0 less than 1. Okay, so let's plot this for t 0 to 1. it, this will be our area. Okay, so now let's see when t is greater than 1 and t is less than 3. So now for range t greater than 1 less than 3 range. Okay, so now we need to find the xt, we need to find the equation of this line. So how we can find? We need the slope of this line and one point at this line. So let's say we are taking this point x time t coordinate is 1 and xt is 5. So now to calculate, you can we can apply just y equals to mx plus c, and our m is minus 5, so it's minus 5x plus c. So see this we can calculate by putting x equals to 1 and y equals to 5. That c equals, will be come out as a 10. So the equation of line will be now y equals to minus 5x plus 10. So now let's just integrate. So now x of let's say this is y of t. So y of t will be equals to 1. Now the integral limit start from 1 to t minus 5 of tau. Let's represent this variable as a tau plus 10. Okay, now this is d tau. Okay, now okay, so now let's this will be equals to uh, minus 5 by 2 tau square plus 10 tau, this integral from 1 to t 1 to t. So if we put the limits, then what we will get? Minus 5 uh, by 2 t square plus 10 of t minus this minus become plus. So if we put tau equals to 1, this will be plus 5 by 2 minus this will be 10. So the final equation will become minus 5 by 2 tau t square plus 10t minus 5 by 2. Okay, so we can verify at 10 t equals to 1, this will the value of this will be 1. So we can say like this function is continuous. Let's erase this top part. Let's erase this top part. Eraser. Let's erase this top part for like yeah. Now let's draw. So from 0 to 1, our equation is 5t. So the slope will be uh, yeah. So at 0 to 1, the slope will be 5. Okay, and then from from this, like as you can see, the after 1 to 3, so it will be 2 3 Okay, so now it will be 2 and 3. Okay, so now it at 2 you can find this will be maxima. So if you take the derivative, this slope will be the slope will be the integral will be maximum, because at this point this whole area will be added, and as you move beyond this point the negative area will start reducing this whole area. So as you can see the, and as we can see from this equation, this is like the coefficient is negative, so that means this is downward facing parabola. So this will be like downward facing parabola, downward facing parabola symmetric around 2. And now from 3 to 4, again this is again similar to this equation, but the slope is negative, because now the equation will be minus 5t. Okay, so now this curve will be, it will be like similar to this, but it will be negative slope. So now the curve will look like this is your y t and this is your t. Okay, now let's, this is the final answer. Now let's move to next part. So in this part we are asked to calculate uh, what is the integral with parameter 0 to 2 for this curve. So now we don't calculate by explicit equation, we just calculate by uh, uh, terminology of area. So now as t equals to 0, you can draw a like the very infinitesimal point close to 0, then this area of this strip will be 0, because uh, in the limit, suppose you draw the strip of delta t length, as delta t tends to 0, your area of this strip will be 0. So as you see, like uh, as you increase the as you move limit from t increasingly, this area will become more and more like increase, and after this point this negative area will start adding, and this area will be uh, this positive area plus negative area, the total area will start reducing, and at this point the total area will be 0. So now let's see which curve satisfy this equation. So at time t equals to 0, the area is 0. So y of t equals to 0, and so which curve satisfies? This does not satisfy, this satisfies, and this also satisfies. But at time just after t, the area is positive. So this does not have the positive, because this value is negative. Okay, so this is not true. So either 1 or 3 can be true. uh, now now since this as you can see, like after this point the area will, now this whole area will be cancelled, area will be 0. Now this negative area will add. Okay, so the our y of t will be negative, but in this curve there is no negative, it's always above 0. So our option A is correct. Okay, in this like in this problem we need to find the slope. Suppose let's draw this. Okay, so let me take a different color. Okay, now at time t equals to 0, so this is time t equals to 0, then the slope, if you see like this the if we draw the tangent at this point, then it will be horizontal, so that means the slope is 0. So the slope is just basically 10 from your 10 of your angle, so 10 of theta will be uh, your slope. So if the theta is greater than 0, greater than 0 less than 90, then slope will be positive, and if theta is greater than 90 and less than 180, then your slope will be negative. So once this angle is obtuse angle, then your slope will be negative. So now let's see. Now at time t equals to, the slope is 0. So at times t equals to 0, the slope is 0. Y of t will be 0. Now as you move here, the slope will be negative, because this is obtuse angle if we draw the tangent at any point. So now this curve start moving in this direction, and after this point, like this, as you see, like the tan of 90 degree is tends to infinity. So as the slope is tending to as the theta is tending to 90 degree, the slope will increase, so it will reach to a maximum degree. Here it will be a 45 degree if you verify from the sinusoidal curve, then here it will be the maximum, we can say like 45. So now after this, again it will start reducing towards 0. So here the slope will be 0, here the slope will be negative, so the slope is reducing, so our curve will be going like this. So at this point, this now after this point the slope will become positive, and here it will become maximum, and after this slope start to decrease, and here it will become 0. So now this will be like this. So after this slope will become maximum at this point, and then become 0. So it will be like this. So now which curve satisfy this? So this does not satisfy, this does not satisfy, this does not satisfy, this D is the correct answer. Now let's see problem 5. Now the our curve is like this. So our curve is okay. So now we need to calculate the uh, x of tau d tau from 0 to t. So if we take at t equals to 0, the area will be 0. Okay, so now the area will be 0. Okay, now as we move forward, this area will become start increasing. So this at this point, this area will be the total integral will be a area under this curve. So then the total area will be maximum. Okay, now after this point, this negative area will start adding into this. So this area will start reducing, and it will reduce till this point. At this point, this total symmetrical curve will cancel, and at this point the our uh, our curve will become 0. So this will be like this. Okay, so as you can see, the curve is not going again this will be similar behavior. So as we can see, the curve is not going to 0 in the negative direction. So we can see like which option is correct. So this is not correct, this is not correct, because at t equals to 0, y of t is 0, and this is not correct. Last option is correct. Now let's calculate the slope of this point at. Now how to, like, now take the variation of slope. So now at this point there is a slope. It like this. If this slope will be maximum. After this point, this start reducing like this. So at this point, maximum point, it will be 0. Then it will become negative. Then it will become negative maximum. Then it will become start reducing. Then it will become 0. So if we plot, so the slope at this point is maximum and positive. Okay, so maximum, and after this it start reducing, but it's 0, it's more than 0. So the curve will be like this. Now it becomes 0. Now it will go to negative. For this duration it will be negative. So up to here the slope will be up to here the slope will be negative. Yes, so here the slope will be negative. Okay, now after this the slope will get reduced to 0 at this point. uh, then it will start again increasing. So which curve satisfy this? This is the first one. Okay. Yeah, so first one, this one is not true because the y of t is positive always. This one not true because y is starting from 0 minus negative value, and this one is not, y is never negative because it's always greater than equals to 0. Okay, so let's move to little bit different problem. Okay, so uh, this is similar to our exponential of so it is exponential of minus t kind of a curve. So y of t equals to exponential of minus t curve. So let's not worry about that. What is the behavior? Let's analyze our like our method. So now we need to calculate y of t dx by dt uh, of this curve. Like we need to calculate the plot of uh, dx by dt for this curve. So now as you can see, at times t equals to 0, if we draw the slope at here, so it will be negative, right? So this curve will be start at negative. Now as we increase the c, the slope will tends to 0. This line is becoming 80 degree, but in the slope is negative. Slope is never becoming the positive. It will always be at t tends to infinity, the slope will tends to 0. Okay, so now from at t tends to infinity, the slope is tending to 0, and at the t time t equals to 0, the slope is negative. So negative some value. Now this curve will be moving toward negative value and tending to 0. Okay, so now which curve satisfy this equation? This c curve. uh, a is not true because this is starting from positive, and this is not true because this slope is never positive, and this is started because at time t equals to 0, slope is 0. So this d is also not true. So now let's discuss this problem again. Now instead of a slope, we need to calculate the integral. So y of t is 0 to t x of tau d tau. Okay, now let's calculate. So if we take the at times t equals to 0, if we take the 3 strip, so this area will be 0. So the curve will start from 0. So here will be the first point. So first point will be this. Yeah, first point will be this. Okay, so now as you move, this area will increase, and this curve is always above the horizontal this time axis. So this area will always be positive because this is not crossing. So now after some point, after some t, like here, this contribution of this area will not be very significant. So after this point, the area will become constant. So this area will become constant. So after some certain limit, this will behave as a constant function, and before that point, it is start increasing as you increase the time. As you increase the t, it will increase. So at time c equals to 0, it's 0. As you increase, it will increase, but as you tends to 0, it will become constant. So which curve resemble this? The correct option is B. This is not true. As you can see, this is also not true. This is also not true. Now let's move little bit away from other kind of problem. Now let's exercise little bit on the matrix. So we need to find the inverse of this matrix. So as you can recall, the inverse of a matrix, if you recall the equation, so this transpose matrix of cofactor matrix of A and divide by determinant of A. Okay, now how you calculate the cofactor matrix? So uh, so cofactor element aij equals to -1 I plus j multiply by minor of Aij. What is the minor? So if you take this element, if you remove this row, the row corresponding to row and column corresponding to this element, whatever the remaining element, take the determinant of those elements, that will be minor of Aj, and then you multiply by I plus j. So if I plus j is even, then your cofactor matrix will be similar to minor, and if I plus j is odd, then its cofactor will be minus of Aij. So now let's calculate for is this. So cofactor matrix of A will be equals to, so the first element, if we remove this row, then it will be 4, and the sign with this is 2 2 element. So this is 1 1, this is 1 2, this is 2 1, yet 2 2 2, this is 4, so this is even, so the sign will be same and it will be 4. Now this, for 1 2 element, this sign is negative because 1 plus 2 is 3, it's odd, the sign will be negative and the cofactor matrix will be cofactor element will be -2, so this will be -2, and the similarly this will be -3 and this will be 1, and we need to take so transpose of cofactor matrix of A. If we change the row to this row to column, so this element move here and this element move here, so the diagonal element will remain at the location. So now if we take the transpose, this will become 4 minus 3 -2 1. Okay, now let's calculate the determinant of A. So A will be so for 2 cross 2 matrix, uh, so A will be this 1 into 4, 1 into 4 minus 2 into 3. Okay, so that will be equals to -2. So now if we put into this equation, so what will we get in A inverse? It will become 4 minus 2 minus 3 1 divided by -2, which will be equals to, if we divide by -2, which will be equals to -2 फिर 1 minus 3 by plus 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2. Okay, so this will be your A inverse matrix. To verify whether this is correct matrix, you can calculate A inverse A equals to I or AI, A inverse, which will be equals to your the product of inverse and normal matrix will be equals to identity matrix. What is identity matrix? It's the diagonal elements are 1 and other elements are 0, all 0. So that is our identity matrix. If you have doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, this is the uh, session for problem solving session for week 0 for basic electrical circuits. And thank you so much for listening this session. Uh, See you in the next class.